Hi everyone! So the last few videos that you guys have seen me do have focused solely on parts of speech, and what I want to do is start focusing on actual writing. And so what we need to talk about are certain traits of good writing that we're going to be focusing on in my classroom. Alright, so there are going to be 6 traits of good writing, and I want to share with you what those traits are, okay? So the 6 traits of good writing are ideas, organization, voice, sentence fluency, conventions, and presentation. Today's video is going to focus on ideas and organization. So these first 2 traits of writing have to do with the writing process, and I don't have videos yet on that, but we're going to be talking about the writing process a lot in class, and later on I'm hoping to have videos of the steps of the writing process and why they are important. Okay, the first 2 steps of the writing process are pre-writing and drafting. This is what ideas and organization will go into. The first trait of good writing that I want to focus on are ideas. This is the message that you're trying to send to your reader. If you don't have good ideas, your reader's not going to be invested in what you're trying to say. Good writing doesn't just happen. Okay, whatever book you've ever read that you've enjoyed had good writing and ideas incorporated into many drafts to make that final product. And if you're one of those students that says, you know, I don't like reading, like that's fine, but any show that you've seen, any movie that you've enjoyed has had a script, and that script had to be written, and that script wasn't just written in a day. Maybe the ideas were incorporated, but it takes months and months to get that draft correct to make that final product that you enjoy. Good writing does not just happen. Writing is a very messy, dirty process, and so I don't want you to feel like you're not doing well if you don't just create a masterpiece, because it's unrealistic. The first thing you need to do is have those good ideas, and sometimes it's hard for people to get those ideas in their head down on paper. That's why we have pre-writing, that first step of the writing process. This is where all your ideas in your head have to get down, have to be written down in some format. Some people decide to draw, some people make a list. I just kind of write. It looks like scribbles everywhere because that's what works for me. Ideas have to be getting down in order to organize them. Organization is our next step, but before I go there, you need to pause your screen and answer this quick question for me. What is the first trait of good writing, and why is it important? Alright, so now that we've talked about ideas, once you have those ideas and you feel as though they are good ideas, you need to work on how to organize those ideas, okay? This is also a part of pre-writing. How are you organizing your thoughts? You don't want to lose your reader as they're reading through your material or your text. Nobody wants to get handed a scholarly article that is not formatted correctly because it loses the reader, and that's not the goal. You want to take them on a journey through your piece of writing, and if it's jumbled and messy, your reader's not going to be invested and you're losing the whole point of your piece of writing or the communication aspect of that. It is so important that you have those good ideas and you organize them. How are you going to pull your reader into your writing? How are you going to make that good conclusion that is going to give closure to your reader? Make them ask questions that will resonate with them, not leave them asking, why did they write that, or why did I read that? Organization is the internal structure to that piece of writing, and so it is very important that the reader finds that sense of purpose. Okay, they need to be walked through this piece of writing, otherwise they are lost and they will lose focus on your writing. Alright, so I need you to answer one more question for me. Alright, go ahead and pause your screen and answer this quick question. Second question is, what is the second trait of good writing and why is it important? Alright everyone, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching this video. I need you to answer all of those questions. I need you to bring them to class tomorrow. We will be discussing them, and don't be afraid to learn. Bye guys.